Most museums preserve objects, paintings, sculptures, fragments of history carefully protected behind glass. But every once in a while, you find a place that preserves something far more difficult: silence. Hidden inside one of Kyoto's oldest Zen temple complexes, time seems to slow down. Footsteps become quieter. Conversations begin to fade. And before you even notice the bonsai, the space has already changed the way you feel. This is Hoshun-in Bonsai Museum, a quiet bonsai garden hidden within the historic Daitoku-ji temple complex in Kyoto. Opened in 2021, it was created to bring bonsai back into a traditional Zen setting, where trees, architecture, viewing stones, and seasonal displays could be experienced as one harmonious composition rather than separate exhibits. Here, bonsai are not presented as trophies. They become part of the landscape, part of the architecture, part of the silence itself. Today, we are not simply visiting another bonsai museum. We are exploring a place where Zen and bonsai quietly became inseparable. And perhaps, understanding this place begins with a much simpler question. Why would a Zen temple become home to a bonsai museum? It may seem like an unusual place for a bonsai museum, hidden within the quiet grounds of a centuries-old Zen temple, surrounded by wooden corridors, stone gardens, and the gentle rhythm of the seasons. Yet perhaps there is no better place. Bonsai was never meant to compete for attention. It asks us to slow down, to observe, to notice details that are easily missed. In many ways, that is exactly what a Zen temple invites us to do. Hashin-in is one of the historic sub-temples within Daitoku-ji in Kyoto. While the temple itself dates back more than 4 centuries, the bonsai garden is a much more recent addition. It opened in 2021 as Kyoto's first dedicated bonsai garden, created to reconnect bonsai with the atmosphere where it feels most at home. Rather than placing trees inside rows of display cases, the garden brings together bonsai, viewing stones, traditional architecture, and the changing seasons into one continuous experience. The collection changes throughout the year, not because the museum is unfinished, but because nature is never finished. Every visit becomes slightly different, just as every season reveals a different side of the same tree. Perhaps that is the first lesson Hashin-in offers. Bonsai is not only about growing remarkable trees. It is also about creating the right place to experience them. Here, Silence becomes part of the exhibition. Space becomes part of the composition. And time becomes something you can almost see. But if the setting shapes the experience, what about the trees themselves? At first glance, Hoshun-in appears to be a collection of extraordinary bonsai. Ancient pines, elegant maples, delicate deciduous trees, masterpieces shaped through generations of patient care. But after spending a little more time here, something begins to feel different. Your attention slowly shifts. You stop asking, "How old is this tree?" and begin asking, "Why is this tree displayed here?" Because at Hoshun-in, every bonsai belongs to its surroundings. In many bonsai exhibitions, the tree is the entire focus. Here, the experience is shared. A bonsai may stand beside a carefully selected viewing stone. A hanging scroll quietly introduces the season. The wooden alcove frames the composition without competing for attention. Even the empty space has a purpose. Nothing feels accidental. As the seasons change, the displays change as well. Different trees appear. Different colors emerge. The garden is never exactly the same twice. Like nature itself, it is always becoming. That may be what makes Hoshun-in unforgettable. The bonsai are extraordinary, but they never ask to be admired alone. Tree, stone, architecture, light, and silence, each completes the others. Here, beauty is never created by a single object. It emerges from the relationship between them. And perhaps, that is the most Japanese way to experience bonsai. Before arriving here, it is easy to believe that bonsai is simply the art of growing miniature trees. But Hoshun-in quietly challenges that idea. The longer you stay, the less you focus on individual branches or the age of a trunk. Instead, you begin noticing the spaces between things. The morning light moving across a wooden floor, the shadow of a pine stretching across the garden, the silence that surrounds each display. You realize that bonsai was never meant to stand alone. It was always meant to exist within a place. In many museums, we are encouraged to admire. At Hoshun-in, we are invited to observe. Every season reshapes the garden. Fresh green leaves in spring, Deep shade in summer. Brilliant colors in autumn. Quiet simplicity in winter. The trees may change. The displays may change. Even the light changes. Yet the purpose remains the same. To remind us that beauty is never fixed. It lives through time. Just as the trees themselves do. Perhaps that is why Hoshun-in stays with its visitors long after they leave. Not because they remember every tree, but because they remember how the place made them feel. Some museums preserve remarkable collections. Hoshun-in preserves something even quieter. A way of slowing down, long enough to truly see. Before arriving here, it is easy to believe that bonsai is simply the art of growing miniature trees. But Hoshun-in quietly challenges that idea. The longer you stay, the less you focus on individual branches, or the age of a trunk. Instead, you begin noticing the spaces between things. The morning light moving across a wooden floor. The shadow of a pine stretching across the garden. The silence that surrounds each display. You realize that bonsai was never meant to stand alone. It was always meant to exist within a place. Perhaps that is Hoshun-in's greatest achievement. It does not ask visitors to admire bonsai. It teaches them how to experience it. Every season changes the garden. Every changing display reminds us that beauty is never permanent. Yet the quiet relationship between nature, space, and human attention remains unchanged. That may be the true collection preserved here. Some museums preserve history. Others preserve masterpieces. Hoshun-in preserves something far quieter. A way of seeing. A way of slowing down. And a reminder that sometimes, the greatest beauty is found not in what we look at, but in how we choose to look. Thank you for watching Ethereal Bonsai. Until our next journey.